we shift focus and take a look at how the markets are performing on this day. Now, all eyes are on the U.S. inflation release today as the market positions itself to see price pressure in the world's largest economy. Carmen Mpelwane, portfolio manager at Absa Asset Management, joins us now to talk through the latest market developments. So good to have you with us this afternoon, Carmen. Now, taking a look at the rand, it dipped against the dollar in early trade today, ending what has been a 4-day winning streak that had put it at a 2-week high. How is trading faring now?
Good afternoon. So we are seeing quite a lot of volatility today in the ZAR from opening this morning, and we're seeing it trending at about just under 15.11 at last check. It had reached 15.13 a few minutes ago. So as I said, lots of volatility, most probably largely driven by the expectation around the MTBPS announcement tomorrow. So we're likely to see that trend throughout the day.
Now, the October Absa Afrika Economic Transitions Index is showing the cost of load shedding on economic transactions. Talk us through those findings.
Yeah, so for October, we saw that it was largely flat compared to September, remaining weak in terms of the index and largely driven by supply chain issues, which we know is a global phenomenon at the moment. However, it was buoyed by the impact of the local elections and, more importantly, the long weekend, where we saw lots of traveling, so therefore a slight uptick in spending over those last few days in October.
Now, Sibanye-Stillwater has priced an upsized $1.2 billion senior notes offering. What is the precious and green metals miner going to use this new bond insurance for?
So the first port of call is to redeem notes to the value of $370 million. And what this allows them to do is get a preferential interest rate. So in terms of lowering the interest rates on their debt, they'll remain within their target of less than 1% leverage for the group as a whole. And then the remaining amount of that money is going to be geared towards diversifying earnings, so specifically on the clean energy side. They recently announced an acquisition of 2 mines in Brazil, both a copper and a nickel mine, which are specifically geared to electric cars and battery production. So we're likely to see that money being channeled in that direction.
Now, Stefanucci Stocks has also released a trading statement. What did they have to say?
So on the back of the restructuring of their group and so their strategy, they're looking to sell off or dispose of certain assets. They haven't indicated which assets they were in the SENS announcement. They had indicated yesterday that they're looking or they're in the process of selling certain stocks that they have. So what they have given for in terms of the trading update was that they are likely to see a loss for the period, and that loss is in the range of 50 to 70 cents per share. Including this discontinued operations that they've recently announced, you would have gotten a loss of over 100 to 120 cents per share. The share price reaction has been negative and down 5.8% today.
Carmen Mpelwane, thank you very much for today's market update.